Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Today I just want to show you something that I discover when I'm searching for air flights to where I'm going, because if you just take it at face value and you put one destination into the other, even though there's stops in between, they're going to give you a price, and sometimes that price is way more than you can find on your own doing individual flights. And I'll show you what I mean right after this. So as any normal person, I'd be looking for a one-way trip to Barcelona since my cruise starts in Southampton and ends in Barcelona on March 12th. So here I'm going to type in one-way Barcelona, Spain, Ottawa for my home city, and March 12th of this year. And then I'm going to send this off and search. And this comes up when you search Expedia, cheapflights.com. It doesn't matter what kind of cruise you search for. These were the kind of prices that I was getting. So take a look at this. One-way flight, $2,900 Canadian, and that's starting basic bottom price. That's not first class or business class. So $2,900, 3112, 3112, 3112. And if you also notice, all the flights leave early in the morning. So chances are I would have to leave the next day, get a hotel, and take that flight out the following day. Now let's check another way to do it. We're going to take a quick look at Barcelona, Spain one more time. But this time, instead of going to Ottawa, I'm going to try, London. Let's see how much a flight would be to London on that day. So here we go, the 12th of March. Send it into search and see what we come up. Because if you do individual bookings and individual flights, sometimes you're surprised. And look at this. I can get an 11 o'clock flight or an 8 o'clock flight for $67 Canadian. Now, I've only gotten to London, but I've only spent $67 as well. So now let's check London to Ottawa. Make sure you enter the same airport that you took the previous flight to, so you're not landing at two different airports. In this case, it's Gatwick. And let's go YOW for Ottawa, Canada again. We're going to change the date since we would have had to stay at a hotel for the other flight. Let's check here, and we'll go on the 13th, so I can spend one night in London and see what the cost would be the next day. I bet you it's a little bit cheaper. In fact, it's quite a bit cheaper. Look at that. Canadian Airline, WestJet, $626. So let's do that math. So when we originally searched one-way Barcelona to Ottawa, we got a cheapest price of $2,900. Even if we didn't need a hotel, that's the minimum price it was. So now we searched Barcelona to London, and we found a lot of cheap prices, around $68. Then we switched London to Ottawa, came up with $626. Even if you add in a hotel, say, for another $300, that total only came to $994. For a total savings of $1,906. Basically getting it for 1/3 of the cost that I would have gotten and had to pay had I just took it for granted that that's what the flights were. So if you're getting some pretty unreasonable flights and you're kind of questioning it, search it by individual flights from one city to the other, and you just might save yourself 2/3 of the cost. Wow, I mean, wow. So there you go, just a few tips of what I use as an agent to find better flights, for instance, because I was looking at a cruise going out in March for this exact example I gave you, and being able to save about $1,900 and getting an extra night to stay in London if I wanted to, much better deal than paying $2,700 and some dollars for a one-way flight home. That's crazy. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.